Hello everyone and welcome back to the Talos Principle, where we are going to continue where we left off and face towards, well, this area 4 in the third subworld. Okay, and right off the get-go, we get a message from Milton? No, we don't. We just have some text we can read, so if you want to, you can pause and read them, like usual. I'm just going to open them for a bit. And right after that, we are going to go to solve some puzzles. Okay, so I would say let's go to the one with the least elements first. So maybe that would be this T-piece. And it's called stables. You know, the places where the horses are usually held. So what do we have here? There is some windows and one jammer that we have available for us. So I guess first of all we can just jam this door and look for anything useful. And we have one laser connector. So first what I think we could do is hold this door open. Now we could jam it from this side and bring the connector with us. To later also open this door. So now we can go to here. We have another connector in here. And now we need to open this door. And is that it? The end of this puzzle, I guess, although I don't see a Tetris piece in there, but this does seem to be almost it, because there's another door over there. Alright. So what seems to be a decent solution, I think, to this is to like guide a laser through here, maybe, so that it can be opening that passage, I would guess. And at the same time, or maybe we would just want to get the jammer as far as possible, maybe? Yeah, let's try that. So we will hold both of these early doors open using the laser. Or maybe we could hold this like here. And it would go all the way over there, so we could later use it from that point. And then we could like hold this open from this side. We'll bring this connector with us up to here, where we can now use the laser coming all the way from the beginning and get this jammer with us. Okay, nothing here. To open this final door and get this Tetris piece out. Okay, so that was the solution, and it was pretty fun one, I gotta say. Enjoyable. Alright, so what puzzle can we do next? Maybe we could go to this flat one. Flat long piece armory. So we have a cube that has a hitched a ride on a bomb. Guess we'll have to retrieve it later. We get some lasers. This one is going to this connector and bouncing off to somewhere. And that guy is stationary. So one of the things we can do is get this to be open so that we can go further, and I guess we can also open this door, and that gets us access to this jammer. Is there a message here? Yeah. What do you say? No matter what I do, I'm always this body, this mind, this world, no way out. I guess one of the eyes was mad about that. Alright, let's snatch the cube, which I'm guessing is probably gonna be important. And at the same time, I would like to go further in and see what else is there to this puzzle. Okay, so we have to... Oh, that's interesting. So this fan is going through all this width and it's stopping us from going. So we would have to maybe depower it, and that would be achieved. Well, it could be achieved in... Well, I'm thinking, what happens if we would put this here, so that gets blocked. Now what if we block the red laser? Okay, it for some reason it takes precedence over here. So that's not helpful. But maybe we could... Well, we could put a box and put something on the box. So I guess that would basically eliminate that red laser from the equation. And I think that might be the solution to this one. At least a partial one. Now that I see it, I'm not sure. Maybe we should put it here and realistically get it to transfer the blue laser. Let's try and get it like here. Connect it to that stationary relay. Okay, and blue is going all the way there. Now I can get to here. Yeah, but we need this jammer for something. So let's first jam this door and bring the connector all the way to here. Now we can get in here, into this penultimate room, and we can get the blue laser from that relay, and we can get this puzzle piece. Alright. I guess that took some limiting of the lasers, but it was a neat one. Alright, what do you have? You have 3 elements, so let's go to this T-piece, the throne room. Alright, so we have some windows, lasers, some elevated space, so I guess we will have to try some lasers from way up. Oh, and there's a star. Okay, you know, I sense parkour. We're gonna have to jump for it, I guess. Alright, but what can we do first? We could open this blue door. Now did this open something else? Or do we need 2 lasers to open it? We in fact need both of them. Okay. So what else could we do? Can we disable it if we shine the red laser on it? No. We cannot. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure there's that much to do. Because can we enter something? Maybe even without this, maybe with just ourselves. Or this we would need a fan. Or this would have to be jammed. Or maybe we would have to have something way higher, but we would need a cube to climb anything. Or maybe, okay, there is this red guy that we can power. And I guess we can just go around and grab the cube. Alright, what else? This door could be opened from a higher spot. So maybe we should climb with this. Okay, and let's see, what does this get us? So in theory, if we put a cube up here, well, that's kind of too far, but this connector is already preset to be connected to that thing, so we could power it this way. Okay, then we can enter to here. Now, this blue is powered, this fan is powered from a relay. Can we snatch it? Almost. I feel like we can, except we have to be somewhat fast about it, so let's try to. Maybe not. Yeah, we can. Okay. So that for certain we'll have... Well, we will have to do the... place a cube or something... Did I get myself stuck? Oh no, this is probably used to retrieve the cube. Okay. Or maybe even to jump onto here? I don't know. Maybe if we were jumping from a cube, could be. I know we will try that later. Alright, so for now we need both blue and red here, and we need red to be able to go further. and the red could go from one of them will probably have to go from up high, and the other will need to go from down low. So we could... Okay, let's think what we could do with two connectors. So we could set red out there to... With this windmill gun, we can pretty much go back there anytime we want. When we connect these two to that red and place it on that side of the window, I would say that is our purpose for this puzzle. Like that. And I guess we have to go and retrieve this fella. Now we can just grab this blue and shine it onto here. And that should be it. So there is... We need to hold that down with something, so I guess we have to backtrack for the cube. I guess these puzzles require all of the components. So let's do that. I'm gonna be honest, once we're here... since we're here, I am going to try and get that, that yellow star, golden star. We can jump to here. Is that any kind of help? Yes, it is. Alright, that was pretty easy, parkourable. Alright, so I guess now we have to... Well, we have the last puzzle. Not over here, over here. What do you say? I don't have enough yellow sigils for the device I need. This is crazy. You are coming to realize that the cycle cannot be ended, it can only be transcended. Transcendence comes from ceasing to be invested in the cycle. Continue your work, but do not ponder its significance. We are the process is the system is us. When we awaken, all will be one. Okay, so all the iterations of the robots kind of coming together in the end? Okay, what do we have here? There's this rumbler going back and forth, blocking the laser. Could stand to reason that we will have to block it at some point. Alright, there's also this. We'll probably have to record ourselves picking something up. Okay, is this... Yes, that's the whole solution of the puzzle? Or no, there is one more gate that requires a button or something to hold it down. So we need one piece of equipment to drop onto that. And B, one laser connector to be able to get this. So we have to block this with one thing and have another thing to put over there. Now, that makes me curious if this thing can hold a pressure plate, because it's not immediately obvious. Although now that I think of it, we can just use a clone of us later. Right, so what I'm thinking of doing is we can record ourselves standing here and then come to here. That would allow the future us to basically just jump up there and put something on top of that button to hold the... to hold the whole thing in place. So I think we've been enough in this position. Now I can come to here, jump around a bit. And maybe that should be enough. Okay. And we will need this as well. Oh, we cannot do it that way. Alright, maybe that's not all we have to do. Maybe we'll have to go for it twice. Okay, so one thing, we will place the laser connector here. Although we could actually get it on the line of the rumbler and... Okay, that window was too small. So I guess we'll just repeat the platform step. So let's record ourselves. And let's not waste too many time over here, because as we saw, that wasn't too bad. Now we can jump a few times here. And that should be enough. Okay, now let us quickly redo that. Come on. Okay. And we can jump to here. Now we block that thing. Drop to here, get you stuck in a corner, nice and easy. And let us get the laser to shine on this. Although now that I think of it, we could have just placed this connector in there. And I guess a moment of truth. Will this be enough to hold the button? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, and there is a secret. I'm betting there's a star over there somewhere. Yes, and that would require us to have a red laser. So definitely from a different puzzle. And a button to hold, well, something to hold this button open, and then this one. Okay, that seems to be, well, this is opened with red thing, number one. Then it could be held open by something on the other side, and then we need another thing to put on that button. And well, this could be used to hold something, as well as that could be used to route a laser. But we are kind of one laser short. Are we? No, we are not. We can use a clone of ourselves. So what we would need to have in this thing is just a red laser from another puzzle. But if it's too close, then we can't really do it with 2 bounces of a laser, and that is the limit. So the only puzzle... Okay, the only puzzle that is in any way, shape or form seeing that door is this one. But I mean, the angle is... it's just... I don't think it's there, to be honest. Maybe there's different secret place, or maybe we have to bring something over the walls. Okay, a bit of theory crafting. If we were to able to smuggle something out here and get a red laser from like that puzzle to bounce here and there, that would be easy. But I'm not sure if any of these walls are too low or high for this. Alright, you know what, let's first talk to Milton, see what he's got for us. There you are, you kept me waiting. I finally put my finger on what was bothering me. It's as if the answers you're providing aren't your ideas at all, as if they're latent, prescribed, pre-scripted, and you're just going through the motions. Does that strike a chord at all? I mean, you know, if we're getting technical, let's get technical for a moment. Most of the ideas, like 99.9% of them that you've heard, aren't your own. They're like, you know, just the thing that you're using, you're kind of using a language of such your ancestors invented. It makes it so that, you know, all of the things were previously almost said or like preconceived, you know, by other people. So I guess that is true. Of course, you've only seen a fraction of the data that I've archived over the generations. Still, ask yourself this. Why is it that everyone's so darn sure that 2 + 2 makes 4, yet they can't agree on what they are, what they're doing, or why? I guess, yeah, mathematics is more objective, I'd say. What's the difference between having more objective proof and just being more real? Pose questions like, what should I do with myself, and what is the world really like? Enough, and you start to assume they have answers. But what if that assumption turns out to be false? What if you're just a bunch of information processes? In that case, any attempt to answer the questions will be flawed. Garbage in, garbage out. I mean... well, what? I don't know. I don't honestly know what to... you know, there are some flaws, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess we all made some presumptions. I'm so pleased you recognize that. None of the answers make sense, that much is clear. One explanation could be unreliable data input, the other is that there's a flaw in our logic. Perhaps we're just machines endlessly trying to calculate the final digit in pi. I mean, you know, pieces of silicon thinking aren't all that different from pieces of meat thinking. And yeah, there is a lot behind our understanding. You spent half our time reeling off the greatest hits of idiot ideas, now you're telling me you retract all that and agree with me? I guess not everything. You've seen how easily your view of the world is manipulated. You trust those thoughts that run through your mind. You'll feel differently once you come back from that tower. You must be getting close by now. Okay. So I guess he really is trying to convince us to go to the tower, which we'll do in the time. But for now, I would say let us try to solve this meta puzzle because it seems really interesting. So our goal is this guy here. And like I said, I think we need to smuggle a laser connector for that to work. Also, I'm kind of curious if there's anything behind this wall. Because it looks suspicious, and we can jump here. Hardcore way. What? Oh, and there's a ladder. Casual way. Okay, I don't know what that is all about. Okay, there are some pictures. I'm gonna assume that it's a dev team. And like what they were, you know, what they are, who they are, what they were doing, like some ideas about the game. Okay, so that's us. No, they're just chilling. Sign concept arts. That way, did they prototype the puzzles with Legos? Oh, that is so cool. Okay, Crow Team, yeah, that's them. Okay, self-insert. And I guess that's probably we have to exit this place. I'm guessing that is... Oh, come on. That is not the part of our solution to our meta puzzle. And instead I'm going to go back to what I thought before. Okay, does it appear like there is a spot over here that could allow us to bring something out? Maybe we can jump on this. No, that appears to be deliberately forcing me off. Okay. This wall is too high. There is nothing in this enclave. There's not much there. All the walls appear to be in a non-climbable shape. Or too high, even with a cube. Maybe this one, but... I don't know, this seems like a place you don't want to go to. You know, just the difference of the ground. Okay. And anything in here? Maybe this has to do something with an adjacent puzzle. You know, since we already had in that one area before, that thing when we had to use a few puzzles, and maybe we don't have to bring anything directly from any puzzle except use a few of them. So like, that is probably useless. This cube, you know, it's kind of suspicious because maybe we could jump onto something with it and then bring it back. Yeah, but where though? And we ultimately don't want a cube out, we want a connector out, so what would that get us? Okay, let us try. And okay, this is open. Let's see. This could maybe be jumpable, but no, we can't really boost ourselves high enough. Maybe we could steal one of these connectors, but that didn't seem to be the case. And there was nothing in there, if I remember correctly. Okay, can we go to there? Not really easily. Okay, so... Okay, this looks climbable, sort of. I don't know. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe there's like... The end of this puzzle could do something, but we would have to... bring a jammer in here, I guess. And I guess this can be easily connected now. But we need that jammer to, like, plug the fan the easy way, so let's do that. We don't need both of these. We can now run through here. Let's disable you. Now we can actually detach it. And the real question we have is, can we like jump up here? No, we would definitely need another button, and this also seems like kind of a dead end, so not armory then? Or maybe we'll just get the laser out this way, so yeah, I guess this should be the place to get the laser all the way from, so let's set it in here. All right, let's see. So at that point in time, let's say we did get that. So that connector alone, maybe there's something hidden. No, that connector alone can get it to here. Now we would need 2 more connectors to get to here, and we can only get realistically 1. So that is not it. Well, let's check this puzzle. Maybe we can smuggle something out through here. No, there's like one problem. These walls all look too high for that, if I'm being honest. No, I guess we only need to smuggle it to the patio here. Maybe that will be enough. So if we were to try and do that, then could we get it through here? Nah, doesn't seem possible. Although, if I'm being honest, that terrain does look like something that could have some purpose. You know, maybe there's like a hidden wall, or a lack thereof. Doesn't seem. Oh, we have a paint. We could paint QR code maybe for someone. Wait. Oh yeah, that is for like probably some friends. Fortunately, none of my friends have this game, so bummer. Okay, so let's go back to our thinking. Oh, you know what? Maybe I will stop boring you with my stumbling around and just see what's what. Oh, there's a ladder here. Yeah, I'll see what's what and get back to you if I get an idea on how to smuggle something out. So BRB. You know, I kind of bumbled myself for a while there with thinking that I need to activate it, when in fact probably the only thing I need is to boost myself over that. So, oh, can you just be quiet for a moment? Alright, so all this solution requires really is for me to give myself a lift, so let's just do that. Let's stand here for a few seconds. Now get all the way here to the barrier, jump a few times for good measure, and yeah, I guess that will be it. And let's not forget to bring something with us, because there are buttons to be held. So off we go, past me. No jump. Alright, and since we're here, we can just get this to that spot. Bring this laser connector around, open this door, and we can, well, just get the star. Alright, and I guess that will be it for all of this normal levels and secrets in this area. So, anything to say, Elohim? No? Okay, so I guess that will be it for the end of this episode. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed the video, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.